All right, I'm the flatratemaster, and today we're talking about maximizing throughput in a shop. This video is more for shop management, but you might be able to suggest some stuff to help your shop work better to management. All right, so let's talk about car assignments. This is who gets what car when it comes in. Now, if you don't know, I'm the shop foreman at this shop, and I assign all work that goes through the shop. First off, if you're doing favoritism, stop it. It just breeds a whole lot of problems in a shop. Don't be feeding the same guy all the gravy, okay? Bad idea. Yeah, you make him happy, but you piss everybody else off. It's important to, you get a timing belt in, you hand it to this guy. You get a timing belt in, you hand it to that guy, or whatever the gravy is for your shop. You make sure and spread that out. I do my best to do that. I do my best with this other side of it, the cars that nobody wants to work on, and I try my best to spread that out. You know, the pieces of junk that, you know, you're probably not gonna make hours on, I try to spread all that stuff out. Now, when it comes to assigning work, you have to assign work based on that technician's abilities and talent. What I mean by that is, don't be handing that can diagnostic to the kid that just got out of tech school and expect it not to be problematic. One of the things I do here is, as a technician grows, I give them harder and harder jobs. I want their skills to increase. You want to take incremental steps. You don't want to go from a tech doing basic brake jobs and oil changes and throw them at doing a head job. You want to go from that to doing, you know, water pumps and, you know, basic repairs, alternators, work his way up to the point where he can do the more advanced stuff, but incrementally, not here to there. And unfortunately, that's what all happens at too many shops, is they go from, you know, throwing a kid, you know, an evap code, and he, you know, did it in school, and that's about his, you know, the extent of his knowledge is he did it in school, and now you have to figure out, as that technician, how the system works, how to diagnose it, and all that. You want to incrementally increase their skill set. So when it comes down to it, the criteria I look at for assigning a ticket, what is my available technician pool? i.e., you know, if I've got two guys that are, you know, down with work, if they've got 10, 15 hours sold, don't really want to hand them a bunch of cars that, you know, is going to get them further backed up, meaning cars are not going to get out as quickly. So you have to look at that. You know, I've got 3 technicians that have, you know, hour, 2-hour tickets or something like that. They're the guys I can throw more cars at. Then you look at their skill set. What skill level are they? Well, I've got, you know, technician A who, you know, basic repairs, can't do diagnostics yet. I got technician B, a little bit more advanced, but still can't do check engine lights, you know, larger repairs. And I got technician C that is lower end of the diagnostic spectrum. You know, when I get those tickets in, I go, okay, well, this technician could do this, you know, this possible brake job. This technician can do that, you know, possible alternator. And technician C can do that check engine light that just came in. And you assign based on your skill set and your available technicians. Too many times when tickets are assigned, they're given to whoever's available. That is a horrible way to run a shop. That technician may not be properly trained enough to properly diagnose that vehicle. We want to fix the car right. So we want to assign a technician that is capable of diagnosing that vehicle correctly with as little supervision as possible. So we want it to spread that out. We want to make sure we take whatever car we have available and assign it to the technician that is capable. I hate the mentality in this business of, you know, oh, well, he's available, so sink or swim. I want a technician to grow, but I don't want a technician to drown. You know, I want a technician to learn how to doggy paddle first, then swim before I throw them on the high dive. That's how I work this shop. That's why I've, taken technicians up, is not because I throw them in the deep end, like I was done. Let's be honest. I want that technician to, his skill set to steadily grow. We need to do that with vehicle assignments in a way that is conducive to them growing as a technician, not burning them out and having to hire somebody new. So after I've, got that round of cars assigned, more cars come in, or I've got more cars, I look at who wrote up what, possibilities they have of getting sold, i.e., they just wrote up 10 hours on a car, possibility of getting sold. Do I want to give them another possible 10-hour ticket? Or do I want to give that, next car that might sell a good job to another technician? And I'm always evaluating what my technician workload is versus the cars I have that need to get looked at. Aware of what my technician's available billable hours are. If I can hand a technician a 5-hour ticket, I've got a technician who, 6 hours billed, he might be able to take another couple cars. If he only sells a couple hours each, he still might be able to knock those out, versus a guy that's got 15 hours sold. I don't want to load a bunch more on him. Same goes for the guy that's, only has a couple hours sold. I'm going to load him up. I want him to make money. So I'm always reevaluating where I want to send tickets to, who I want to give those tickets to. I'm always evaluating who should get this ticket, who needs this ticket. I'm always looking at all of those variable factors, because it's not a cut and dry situation. You've got one technician that has 10 hours written up. You've got another technician with 4 hours written up. And, before you know it, you load that other guy up, he's got 12 hours sold, and the other guy, the guy with 10 hours sold, all of a sudden the guy backs out at 5 of it. You got to always be fluid in a shop. You're always looking for, what works best now versus throwing your hands up and just throwing it at the wall and seeing who gets something. Hope this video was helpful to those that run automotive shops. Hopefully the technicians in the audience got some ideas on how they can help their shop maximize profits, because it's what we're here for, to make money and get cars efficiently in and out of the shop on a daily basis. Because we all want to make money, and we all want to get the cars back to the customers so they can, pay the bill and have their car back. So thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.